Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new episode of Made Eats and I'm going to be doing my recipe on a lentil loaf. A lentil loaf is an alternative to a meatloaf. This video was requested by Kara and I would love to take this opportunity to give her channel a big shout out because I think it's an amazing channel. She's a mom of 4 beautiful children. I will definitely leave her channel link in the description box. So you guys please head over, subscribe, check her out, show her some love, give her a big hug because you guys will enjoy her content so much. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the lentil loaf.
Your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you.
Okay everyone, so I have quite a bit I have a pretty good recipe for you guys. It has taken me probably like a month or so to get this recipe down because I researched a lot of different ingredients that you can put in the lentil loaf, and there were some that I tried and I didn't like it. So an example would be carrots and celery. I'm not a carrot and celery person in my meals, so I took that out and I'm going to replace it with a few other things. So that's where we are right now. Obviously you will need some lentils. I got these from this store here called Earth Fare. These are the just so happen they were organic, but they're the organic lentils, and I have already started cooking my lentils. I only used 1 cup of lentils, and if you want to use more, then you're more than welcome to do that. But since I'm probably going to be the only one eating it, then I'm just only going to use 1 cup of rinsed lentils. And as far as how much water, if you use 1 cup of lentils, then you would want to use 2 cups of water to boil it in, or you can use chicken stock. I'm using water to boil my lentils in today, and I'm going to let them cook for about 30 minutes, and it's on medium heat. And then, so that's what we're going to just start with, is cooking the lentils. Moving along, I'm going to be using some red bell pepper, some onion, and I also have some minced garlic. I will be using some tomato paste, nutritional yeast, Worcestershire sauce, some organic oat flour, some oats, which I have over here, and then the last thing I'm going to be using is this flaxseed, which will take the place for the egg. And then so yeah, so that's all we're going to be using. So right now I'm going to go ahead and saute the bell pepper, the onion, and a little bit of the minced garlic. Okay everyone, so the lentils are finished cooking. I cooked them for about 20 minutes. I did use water, as I stated before, and then after that I do like to put a little bit of the vegan butter in there, and I just stir it around and let that marinate into the lentils. So as you guys can see, 1 cup actually cooked up to a bunch of lentils. So I learned that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start on my flaxseed egg. So you're going to use 1/4 of a cup of flaxseed, which looks like that, and then put it in a bowl. And then you're going to put a little bit of water in there. And just so happened this was a 1/2 cup. And then we're just going to stir it around. Like that. And then we'll just set that to the side. So when I come back, I will show you guys, I'll show y'all how to put it together. Okay everyone, so now we're just gonna go ahead and form the loaf. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me take off my rings because yeah, it's just gonna get. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and add is the oats. Now this is the oat brand. This is wheat-free, dairy-free, high fiber cereal. So I'm gonna use about a cup of this. And you guys, I'm kind of like Rachel Ray, if you guys are familiar with her. I eyeball things. Now if there are specific measurements, then I will leave that for you guys. But I'm just gonna go ahead and add a cup to the lentils. I did let them cool down a little bit just because I'm going to be working with them with my hands. So we're just gonna go ahead and add the oats in there. Okay, next we can go ahead and add the flaxseed egg in here. Okay, then also we're gonna go ahead and add the tomato paste. And I'll just use 1/2 of this can. I don't think I'll need all of it. If you were creating more, then I would use it all. So just 1/2 of that. Okay, next up I'm going to put in some nutritional yeast. I got this from Fresh Time, I believe. And I'm just going to sprinkle, I don't know, a handful. Yeah, let's do a handful. Okay. Next up is parsley flakes. Okay. And I am going to use some oat flour in this as well. Let's use 1/4 of, actually, okay, let's use 1/4 of a cup of this. Okay. Then a little bit of ground cumin. It's going to be very flavorful. Okay, and a little bit of pepper. Then we're going to go ahead and add the red bell pepper, the onion, and the mushrooms. And I tried to keep this low fat by using water and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to use is the Worcestershire sauce. And let's just dash some in there like that. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, it's time to dig in. As if you were mushing together a regular meatloaf. Now I don't have a food processor, so I am using my hands for this, which is perfectly fine. If you have a food processor that you want to use, that is feel free to do that. But I don't have one, so I'm using my hands, which works just fine. And I will be tasting this since it isn't raw meat. I can taste this to see if I need to add anything. Okay, everyone, so this is what the consistency looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over into this meatloaf pan, and all I'm going to do is just pick it up and place it in the pan. I am going to mold it, you know, similar to the way you would do it if it was a real meatloaf, but I'm just going to shape it in the pan. So this is what it looks like in the pan. Brush some barbecue sauce on the top. You can use whatever barbecue sauce that you have on hand. I actually have this Hunter's Honey Farm honey barbecue sauce, and then I also have this Kraft sweet honey barbecue sauce as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle that over the top. If you guys hear that windshield, what is that called?
What?
That thing that I'm hearing.
What?
I have the windows up. It's a beautiful day. So I'm just going to use this brush to brush that barbecue sauce over the top. And then I'm going to use a little bit more. And I wanted to let you guys know I let it cook for 20 to 25 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and cut into it with my spatula. And after I took it out of the oven, I let it cool for a little while. But this is what I'm going to be eating with it. Let's see. This is the consistency of it. It's so good. It has a really good flavor to it. I know it seemed like I put a lot of spices in there, but it really makes a difference. It really brings out the flavor, especially the Worcestershire sauce. So I give it a thumbs up. So that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure you guys check out my other May Eats. I will leave them in the cards at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.